Hi, I'm Rebecca Brand, and today we're making the purest strawberry smoothie recipe in the entire world. And I want to thank this sponsor, Banggood, because everything I saw at their website was at such great prices, and I really liked all their quality too. It was amazing. I'm just going to give you a quick view of what their website looks like. I was just so impressed. The ingredients for the smoothie are strawberries, water, and sugar. Let me explain. I'm using frozen strawberries from my freezer because you can make this recipe 365 days of the year. Because they're frozen, you don't need for these strawberries to be fresh. This is a delicious recipe, so quick, so easy, guaranteed. You need a strong blender. You know that ice and frozen things don't always work in every blender. So I reached out to Blitzwolf to sponsor this video, and they said yes, and I was so thankful because it's the strongest blender I've seen yet. It was amazing, and the price was great. I love the features. Plug her in, let's go. Bing! I like to have fun in the kitchen. I hope you do too. Let's get going. You're gonna need 1.5 cups of those frozen strawberries. We notice that there's very much air in this. Strawberries don't come out in smoothie form. We want to get 1 serving of a smoothie. So we have to assess what we have in the cup. I'm going to call this good. It's actually 2 cups. And you need 1 cup of water and 3 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2, and I actually pre-measured this for your convenience and mine. There. Turn your blender on by pressing the safety switch on button and then the power button. Never seen that in a blender before. It keeps the kids okay. Take the lid off, and I love this red indicator, which makes it really easy to take the lid off. And we're adding our frozen strawberries and sugar. Like that, sugar. And put a lid on it. And I line up the red dots of the lid and the handle. Easy peasy. Good engineering. Blitzwolf has thought of everything in this blender. So I'm going to pick the power. It's going high because they're frozen. And now I'm going to hold the pulse down. Pulse 1. For as long as you want to pulse. I pulsed 1. I need to pulse 2 now so you can see. And now pulse 2. Yay! I don't want to overdo it because I really want to get to the smoothie mode. They have a bunch of different modes for all kinds of things you want to make. Check out what the pulsing did in like 3 seconds. Look at that. That's power. Okay, put the lid back. And now we're going to take off the top. Look how easy that is. Because now I can shove down that one little strawberry that wasn't going anywhere. It has an automatic stopper that's not going to make me get this plastic to be part of my recipe. They're brilliant. What amazing engineering. Let's add our water. Down the chute is where it goes. I'm concerned about that strawberry floating around. He needs to get in there. I'm confident that that strawberry is mushed down. So out comes the stirring rod. It's done its job. But you can imagine if you got a whole lot of ice, you got a whole lot of frozen or tough ingredients to go in there, nuts maybe. This is the best device, and it's not going to get a hack job at the bottom. That's great. So pop on the lid. And now we're going to choose from one of the pre-selected menu items. Look at this. They got ice, smoothie, sorbet, nuts, hot soup, and a clean. We'll get to that later. So turn the knob to smoothie. There you have it. It knows to go 35 seconds on a smoothie. It's got a timer here. I could have set it to anything. This is the up and this is the down. Amazing with the timer right there. How simple is that? Higher and lower. Back to 35 because that was a preset thing, and now press start. So start up the engine. Wow. That's great. And just like that, in 35 seconds, you have a smoothie done perfectly. Let's prove that point. Look at that smooth consistency. That's amazing. That is perfect in recipe, in looks, and hopefully in flavor. Let's try it. Wow. That is the most pure strawberry smoothie ever, and it only took those strawberries and that sugar. You can use agave, you can use honey, any kind of sugar sweetener you like. Use it, but I like pure sugar. It's super cheap. It's been around forever. I know exactly what's in here. Frozen strawberries and sugar, that's it. Oh yeah, and the water. And now it's time to clean it. So dump out whatever you didn't drink. I'm rinsing the top in warm water, just like that. And I'm rinsing it real quick. Take the little leftovers over, and now I'm putting warm water in. Oh, you want about a cup or two, something like that. And then add 1 or 2 drops of dishwashing liquid. And put your blender on the base and put a lid on it. And with Blitzwolf blenders, you have a clean cycle. So start them up. And it's gonna go for just a few seconds, and then it's done, chum. Off goes the top, that got soapy, and out goes the water, that's dirty. And with hot water, I'm giving it a final rinse. And if you had a lot of nuts or other things that would be hard to clean, I mean, a strawberry smoothie just is not that hard to clean. But you can imagine, if you're making soups and other things, maybe things with oil in it, this would be hard to clean. So that clean cycle that comes with Blitzwolf is really handy. And just allow it to air dry. Thank you to Blitzwolf for sponsoring this video. It is the best blender I've seen. This is 2021 Christmas season. It's a great Christmas gift, and it's the end of 2021. It's the latest and greatest of all the blenders I've seen. It's so powerful, and it's so reasonably priced. It's crazy how inexpensive this blender is, and it does everything in a super high quality way. Everything about it is high quality. It's amazing. Click the link to get the blender. I have one more thing to show you from Blitzwolf. This is an ELEGIANT Color Weather Station. That was really cool. So I want to make sure I told you about that. And look at that price. It has an auto time setting. It's great for indoor and outdoor thermometer readings. It's wonderful with the weather forecast, and the full color is great so you can read it easily. It has an automatic calibration time. It auto-synchronizes and sets the precise time and date to your defined time zone with a quartz clock, an electric clock, and an atomic clock. It has accurate time. You can adjust the brightness to 4 different levels. Here it is on high, and you can see the other levels here. This is how it came to my house, and I unboxed it so I can show you what was inside. These are all the components to it. And one thing really cool is the sensor. Both these pieces, the weather station, you just plug into your wall, but it also takes batteries. So I put in 3 AAA batteries to the back of it, and then 2 AA's for the weather sensor. I put that weather sensor outside so I can read my outside temp. I know it's a pretty day here in Santa Barbara, but it's not always like that around the country. And you might really need to see, especially if you're a farmer, what the temperature is, because you might need to protect your crops. And you might really need to plan your clothes, so knowing what the outside temp is before you get ready for work is really handy. You might live in the freezing part of the nation for much of the winter. It's really great that this battery-powered sensor can tell you what the degrees are outside from the comfort of you being inside. One of the neat features about it is tracking the 8 distinct moon phases. It does that too. And in Santa Barbara, that means by tracking that, you kind of get a sense of when high tide is and low tide will be. The moon has a lot to do with life on this planet. Some people like some sensors in their house as well. You might want to know what the outside temp is, what your living room is, and what your back kitchen is, just in case it's getting hot somewhere in your house. On the side of it shows all the different connections, and those connections are great. You know, if you want to charge your mobile phone or your tablet, it's got extra power for you. That's handy. To get this ELEGIANT Color Weather Station, just click the link in this description box as well. Let me show you how the blender came. I wanted to show the unboxing so you know how it comes to your house. Here it is. It came to my door in this box. I took it out of the box. It was wrapped really well so it wouldn't get damaged during shipping. I took it out of the plastic and out of all the packing so you can see what it looks like on my counter. These are all the pieces it came with, and there was virtually no assembly or setup required. It was so simple just to start using it right away, like you saw me do today in the kitchen. Banggood has partnered with a company called Klarna, and those 2 companies do amazing sales. And for the Christmas season of 2021, they're offering a $20 discount with a $140 purchase, so you can get a lot of Christmas shopping done. I just love all my Christmas shopping I've done with Banggood Klarna. I'm Rebecca Brand. Thanks for watching, and I hope you like the easiest, purest smoothie recipe in all the world. Cheers to you. I hope you subscribe to my channel, ring the bell to get notified of my next video, and let's keep making great recipes in life. Like a delicious one for 365 days a year with frozen strawberries. I'm taking a union break. See you next time. If you like this recipe, here's a whole bunch more that are quick and easy and inexpensive right over there.